Hey everybody, how you doing? So I went ahead and I was looking in ways of upgrading my center console here. Got the typical loosey-goosey ashtray lid, and I watched a few videos and it didn't seem overly complicated, but didn't seem like a lot of fun. Here's my ashtray, and this goes to show you once again when I said this thing was a fish bowl, it was a fish bowl. So I was going to take this and probably get it sandblasted and then get some kind of paint it in some way or another. But then I actually saw something and they had a new center console. So I said, well, let me get that, try it out, and see how much I like it. And so I went ahead and installed it. I think I got this one off of CJ Pony Parts, but I like it. It's got the USB ports. It's got the larger area for my cell phone. It's got a 12 volter here. Now I got this for a coin tray instead of the ashtray. This is the outside window. I need to replace this. This thing's shot. All it does is go up and go to the left. So unfortunately, that little piece to be replaced, from what I'm seeing, is about $60 some. One of the odd things is they said this was gray, and it is gray, but it nowhere matches the color of the rest of the interior. Except I did notice it's very close to that color. So it's one of those things, do I go ahead and pull the whole dash one day and redo it? I might. I got a few other things that I'm still working on, as always with this vehicle. Oh, let me show you this. This is kind of cool. Does have the little LED lights too. So one of the few things that I have to, well, one of the many things is of course my rear quarter window is down. I can't get that back up. I still haven't put the deletes in yet. And that air vent over there, I bought a new one, not new one, but a newer one for there to replace that. Light dimmer switch. I've got no dash lights at night, so I'm hoping that it's probably just this dimmer switch. So that's some of the other projects that I'll be working on. I think the next thing I'm going to do is put that vent on. Let's get back over here. A little closer. Try not to trip. So this thing's obviously shot, and you can tell I've been kind of playing around with it, so I got to pull that out. One of the other things I got too is the new one that I did get. The paint was all thrown off on that, so I got to figure out what kind of paint. I went to the local like nerd shop, I guess you would call it, where they paint figures, Warhammer or something like that, and asked them about if their paint would work. He didn't think it would, so I've got to do a little bit more research on that. Got to put a radio in. Been looking for an original cassette deck, but not a lot out there, and very pricey for something that you know that doesn't even work yet. Some of the other things, I got to do something with my speaker grills there. I got to try and get some ideas on that. Got to clean behind here, the seat, and I've got a little peel in here, so I'll probably take the rest of this off. I don't know if I can take this off and repaint it. Something else I'll be looking into. There's the ashtray. I did see that there is a hole delete for the armrest, and it actually looks pretty cool. It gets rid of this thing, but in a way I kind of like this, so I'm probably going to stick with that. So, but I do like this. Tell me what you think in the comments. It ran me, I want to say, right around $100 for it. So a very expensive piece of plastic for sure. But it does a good job. Basically, the cigarette lighter cord got plugged into these two. So this is one connection. And then, of course, this is another, which I'll be losing that. But, you know, these things, you can kind of get crazy with it, replacing these pieces of plastic here. So, fix one thing, find another thing to fix. So, You gotta love it. But CJ Pony Parts, that's where I got that. But I do like it. I wish it was more the same color, but we'll worry about that probably after I get dash lights. Well, once again, thanks. Have a good one.